my name is Bosma Adams. I've had diabetes for 18 years. And if I had 3 more hours of time in range, I think I would be so much less stressed out, but I would do so much more exercise. But lifting weights sends me super high. So I think being in range for 3 more hours would be so liberating.
Having lows makes me feel bad, having highs makes me feel bad, so having 3 hours of just feeling good, I could be more productive at work, I could be a better athlete than I am now, just enjoy life in general so much more without that stress of being out of control.
I would be able to relax because I wouldn't have to keep up with all of my equipment and my supplies, trying to ensure that I've got them with me, and I would be able to eat what I wanted to eat, exercise when I wanted to, and just live.
Take my dogs on a walk, not even having to worry about carrying my phone with me I have a CGM, so I won't have to keep checking it periodically. I can take them on the longest walk without worrying about anything.
Being in the zone, in the right numbers, without having to think about it for 3 hours, be a blessing.
I'd spend them all outside, camping with my grandchildren or gardening.
I'd probably be running or biking or swimming, doing triathlons. It'd be awesome to not have to worry as much doing that.
Definitely sleep. I think sleep is one of the most important things of a diabetic's life, and with type 1 you're not really able to get that much sleep. So sleep would definitely be the key to having 3 more hours.
I'd like to have an extra 3 hours actually out working in the garden where I don't have to worry about having a can of Arizona with iced tea or something with me.
If I had an extra 3 hours of time in range, that's an eighth of a day, makes life a lot easier to get through.
I would sleep. I would finish reading the book that I have that takes forever to read, and what that would do to the people around me, which I think is even more important, all the people I work with, all the patients that I see, I would be happier, I wouldn't be so cranky, and that 3 hours for me would roll over to everyone else around me.
I love doing yoga, I love traveling, and nothing stinks more than sitting on your yoga mat or sitting there, getting ready to go on an adventure and just waiting for your blood sugars to get back into a normal range.
First of all, less times where I have to give myself a correction bolus, and not only just give a correction bolus, depending on the arrow, you may get it right, you may get it wrong. And you may give too much, too little, but also it's the exasperation of that 2 beeps on my Dexcom that I went high. Then I don't have to worry about the lows. And there it goes, beeps 3 times. How low am I? Do I have something sweet with me? But it's also a frustration that you have to do something to get your diabetes back in range. So for me, it's not only feeling good about myself, but having to not correct either on the high side or the low side. So it really means a lot to me.